What's up, Northeast Florida and further south if you're watching. So we can forecast right now up here in Atlantic Beach, we have southwest winds 5 to 10. The water's about a 7 out of 10. Tide's still going out, but starting tomorrow, the wind's going to shift again. We're going to have north to northwest 10 to 20. Saturday, northeast to east 10 to 20, and then on Sunday southeast 5 to 10. So Saturday afternoon with outgoing tide, and Sunday look to be real good days of fishing. The water's still hovering around 66. We're down here with the kids. Be careful, Nehemiah. We had she has a science project she's doing to see, do the fish bite Diet Pepsi or Diet Pepsi soaked shrimp or regular shrimp better. Well, so we had to test 2 little coolers. That's the regular shrimp cooler. Not bad. Then we got the Diet Pepsi cooler, which did much better. A lot more bites on the Diet Pepsi shrimp today, using the simple dropper rig. Orange on top, pink on the bottom. What's up, Mitch? Sputnik, Sinker Guy Sputnik, if you didn't know. That's all I use when I need a Sputnik. And same with this rig. Orange on top, little salmon bead on the bottom, 2-aught Eagle Claw circle hook. Did the job today. In fact, that's a 1. Got 1s and 2s. Never leave home without them. Are you? Yeah, the white. I've noticed the white floats work really good, especially when there's still sand fleas around. Seems like when the sand fleas clear out, there's not quite as many that are hitting the white floats. Hey, leave that in the rod holder. These rods, their arms are going to be worn out. I had them very first cast we were on fish. We probably caught about 45 fish. We got here around 320. Oh, I believe it. The water down in Flagler I saw is around 70. There's our pier in the distance. They got about 4 to 5 more pylons to put in, and then the pylons are done, and then the decking, and then let's see how fast they can get it torn down. But hopefully overnight we've got another front coming in, and we're hoping it doesn't dirty up the water, because if it's northeast tomorrow, northwest 10 to 20, I'll fish it on the outgoing tide. I'll go down to Ponte Vedra, fish that nice trough down there. Hey, don't break the sand spike, dude. He's pushing all his weight to one side on the sand spikes, which they're excellent sand spikes. Brian Curlett made them, and it's good for them because we're using like 10 to 12 foot rods, and it's hard for them to consistently hold them, so they can just leave it in the rod holder and reel. We caught one shark, little dogfish, and it's fun. I put my finger in its mouth and act like it clamped down on me and wouldn't let go, and they were freaking out until I showed them it had no teeth. What's up, Frontier? Mitch. But the whiting are here, guys. Tomorrow's probably going to be the diciest day as far as winds. You know, usually when they call 10 to 20, sometimes up here in Northeast Florida, it wants to blow about 20 to 25. I hope that's not the case. And then, like I said, Saturday, 10 to 20 out of the east-northeast. I'll fit that east-northeast too. If it's 10 to 12, man, I'll be fishing it. And especially Sunday, that southeast at 6 to 7. So, thanks, Mitch. Yeah, we got 2 Mitches on here. Like I said, that's the rig. Pink and salmon, orange on top. Show you one more time. Regular shrimp cooler, not so much, not bad, but not so much. Then the Diet Pepsi cooler. It's for her science fair project at school. She decided to do, does Diet Pepsi help you catch more fish? So hopefully we'll see how that goes. I know I know it works in the winter. Last fall or last January and February, I absolutely loaded up on whiting, soaking the shrimp in Diet Pepsi. And I always have shrimp that aren't soaked just to see how they're biting it. And usually it was 3-to-1. Pretty much today it was 3-to-1. We had 2 rods set up with Diet Pepsi shrimp and 2 rods with regular. Demetrius, right now it's southwest 5 to 10. Southwest is not bad when it's light. Even a south wind, if you have clean water and you get a light south wind, not bad. But when it hits southwest over 15, then we got problems. In the springtime, we catch up here this way, I have caught a ton of whiting and pompano on those days where it's like northwest 5 to 10. Northwest is good, east, southeast. But remember, anytime you get south in it, anytime you get south, you don't want it getting over 15. South at 15, you might as well go buy some chocolate milk and look at that, because that's what the water will look like. Yep, I am today. There's a sandbar further out. I had a few rods on that, and there was not many hits on the actual sandbar. Most of the fish were just before the sandbar. No sand fleas. This bird has been looking for him nonstop, and he ended up coming over and eating the shrimp heads we were giving him. So you know, these birds don't usually eat out of our hands, but when there's no sand fleas around, they get quite hungry. So yeah, fresh shrimp soaked in Diet Pepsi was the trick today. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I wonder if these guys that catch sand fleas to sell them for a living are catching too many and not realizing it, man. Oh yeah, you can have that frozen stuff. Keep that up there, man. I know you'll be glad to get back to Jacksonville, though. It's gonna be a beautiful evening. We're down here close to where Fletcher is, across in that area. So Atlantic Beach is a good place to fish, guys. There's a nice little trough. In fact, where I wanted to go when we came down, but I didn't. The kids were saying they were tired, so we didn't walk down there. Right where those surfers are is a nice run out, but if it had been just me, I'd have been on that spot. Yeah, they're biting, man. Right there's the sandbar here in front of me. Real easy to reach, but the fish weren't really sitting on it. They're sitting in the trough. We did catch one big stingray, but that was about it. Huh? Yeah, yep, wash it off. We're about to go. You see there's a standoff right there. But that's the report. Plenty of whiting, guys, up here in Northeast Florida. There were some pompano caught yesterday, some redfish caught, and over the weekend there were some pompano caught. So if that water will clean up real nice and clean, maybe it wouldn't hurt to put some crab knuckles out or some clam. You might catch a pompano. We're gonna get going, get these fish cleaned up, and we'll catch y'all later. If you got any questions, you know, leave them in the comments. I'll eventually get to them. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks to both Mitch and everyone else who commented. I'll be excited when that, I would say in the afternoon, Demetrius, when the tide, well, you know what? Check back tomorrow. I'll put an update tomorrow. Let's see how that wind goes, because the lower tide's going to be early in the morning, so you'll get a few hours to fish first thing Saturday morning before the tide gets too high, possibly, or else you're going to be waiting until later in the afternoon when the tide's going to be high around, I think, 2 or 3. So maybe earlier in the morning, as long as the wind's not cranking. Check back tomorrow. I'll have a update tomorrow. We'll catch y'all later.